and we got a new leader. Dustin Sloanaker just took the lead from Josh Barnhart. And now we are back to wrap this up. Here in this last run, well, as soon as we said there was a lead change, here comes Jeff Ward to take the lead. Remember, he took 4 tires on that pit stop, so he's got a little extra rubber. And he will take the lead off turn 4. And how about that? Jeff Ward back up front. Remember, he led the good portion of the first part of this race. Now he's back up in front. And we're getting down to the closing lap. Now, the more thought-provoking question at this point now does have to deal with some strategy, because if this race goes green to the end, nobody can make it from here. They would have to run almost 50 laps, and the furthest we've seen anybody run here on a green run is 43 to 44 laps, so not sure if somebody could stretch it. Of course, caution would eliminate that whole theory on that. We may see a splash and go here in the waning seconds of waning laps of this race. Depends on if we get another caution. Jeff Ward showing the way. Dustin Sloanaker in second. We're setting up for the finish. Who is going to win this first race of this season? Which has been a wild one here. Expect the unexpected. Well, definitely got the unexpected in this one. We come off turn 4 again. Still Jeff Ward leading. Dustin in second. Stevens DeVincenzo running in third. Thomas Brown in fourth. Fifth is Josh Barnhart. A pair of Dodges and a pair of Chevys. Oh, now Tom just took the third spot away from Stephen DeVincenzo. Battle for second now. Tom making a run up through the field. Stephen trying to find a hole. Oh, he's going to make it 3 wide. Got help from the lap car there of Jared Barnhart. Mr. Barnhart might have some implications on how this ends, too. The battle right now is now for third. It was for second. And look at that white car there. A 93. We'll call his name today. That is Brian McFadden. That's one of them guys that, at the end of the race you say, where did he come from? Well, there he is. Number 93. Hadn't heard from him all day, but there he is. Keith Merritt for third. He's still hanging around. He ain't going away. Look at this awesome racing back here, and this is just for third spot. There's no challenge for the lead right now. Jeff has kind of pulled it out a little bit. Now the battle is for fourth as Josh Barnhart's on the inside. These guys could get hooked up, they could probably catch them. At this time, they're kind of just spread out now. There's McFadden. Slowly and surely gotten his way up through the field now. And there's the surprising Merritt. Now we're starting to see another guy. There's Tyler Summers in the number 7 Chevrolet. Haven't mentioned his name all race. There he is. He's right in the mix of this. And then behind him, whoa, little contact there between the 82 and the 4. That's what cost him the position. Man, a little contact there between Jared Barnhart and Thomas Browning there going into turn 1. That could have been lethal. Well, everybody minds your P's and Q's and keeps on going. Another guy we haven't mentioned much about is the 8-car of Rod Toms. He has gotten into the picture now. Running in the 9th position. The National Air Guard Toyota. Got sitting in the back just hanging out for a while. Behind him, there's Justin Bond in the 66, and the 23 of Aaron Cady. Robert Sloanaker, who, like we mentioned before, was in the first and the second big wreck, and he's hanging on out there. They have a busted car, but they're trying to make ends meet there. Austin Summers. Here's Scott Toms. He's kind of backslid quite a bit. There's the 13 of David Berger. I've not mentioned that name at all today. It just has not been a factor today. Kelly O'Barry hanging around there in that pink car. Taking it back through the field here. Chip Leatherman kept his nose clean. There's the 77 who was a factor midway through the race, but I think that rear end damage is causing him a lot of issues. Same thing with the damage on the 33, they both dropped way back. Sitting back here, at this point we're back in 21st position. 20th position at this point. There's the man with no name, also known as Manco. Chad Grant here in 03 and Nick Watt in 01. Three guys here. They haven't had a spectacular run today. Actually very surprised that the 01 had not run better, since you know he dominated that second race. Surprised he has not run better, but gotta admit, these three here have kind of kept themselves clean and they've kept themselves running. Sometimes that's all you need to do to get by this race and go to the next one. Run better the next time. Here's Eric Bond, and I don't know what's going on with this car. Ran so well early on, and now it seems like he's lost the handle on this machine. There's Valentina. Remember, she was involved in the last caution, but still running, getting some valuable laps for those Buicks. Megan Grant and Monica Fry there in the back. Monica was very damaged from earlier incident. I don't know what happened in '89. She was running good at the early parts of the race, but looks like she has lost the handle on that car. There's Jared Foster, 1 lap down. Erica Stretcher's still in the lead lap, but struggling. And she's going to go a lap down here as she's going to pass her to put a lap on. This is kind of interesting with Erica. In the heat race, she lost the draft, was really never a factor, and here she is here in this race and not a factor again. Jeff Ward now has stretched the lead quite a bit. He's got over a second lead on the rest of the field right now. Ryan McFadden has moved up into the second position in the 93. There he is. That been invisible all day until now. When it starts counting, the 93 car all of a sudden just shows up. Surprised he hasn't had more wins than 1. Got a good shot at it here today. Let's see if he gains any this lap. A little bit, but not much. You can tell he's cutting that lead down a little bit. I don't know if the lap car had something to do with that. Senzo's still running in 3rd. Josh Barnhart in 4th. Keith Merrick in 3rd, running in 5th. The field is kind of spread out quite a bit here. So by this time we'll have 20 laps to go. Getting to be crunch time. You got something, now's the time to start showing it. Ran about the same speed that lap. Not much difference. Remember, pretty sure that these guys cannot make it to the end, and they have to get at least a splash of gas if this thing stays green. I don't know if the 93 is gaining on him this time or not. That time, yes, he gained 0.2 of a second that time. So he is closing on Jeff Ward. What's going to be interesting about Jeff Ward is, I believe, if he leads the next couple laps here, he'll clinch the bonus, leading the most. Led a good majority of this race, and yes, the 93 is there. He has ran him down. It might just be between these two. Dodge versus Chevy. Uh-oh, we have caution. Caution is out. We have the caution flag out yet again, so this will wipe out the fuel strategy. We do have caution for the racetrack. And it's the 66 car that has found trouble. The 66. Let's see what happened here. Running back in 8th. Same problem we've been having, yep. Oh, and Jared Barnhart gets a piece of it. Oh, and a yellow car, I think that's Chad Grant. I think he's involved in it. So another huge crash. in turn one again. There's problems with the 66 and the 4. 4 is still running, so it looks like he's going to be okay, but as far as the rest of the cars are concerned, oh, Dina Katie got a piece of it. They're still wrecking the backstretch. Oh, Kelly O'Barry. Oh, she was having such a good run as well. And now trouble finds it here at the end of the race. We've seen the 82 hit the, and that is tough to try to judge that too. Yeah, there's the 82 there on the bottom, as you can tell. Nowhere to go. He gets spun around. He clips the 94. Oh, Jason McMillan gets a piece of it. The man with no name. Nick Watt again gets involved. Just another huge pileup. Involved about 8 or 9 cars in this one. Here's Kelly O again. She almost made it if she didn't get clipped right there. Then Manco gets in there. Nick Watt. Now, looks like Nick may have got some front nose damage. Oh, then Eric gets in the back of Kelly and get woed down. And then she gets whacked again by Dina Katie, but she's still running. Yep, still running. Yeah, there's a couple cars that are still running. Jason McMillan's car all torn up after having such a good run early on. And that's really going to set up the finish here. Chad Grant involved in it as well. Back here to live action, 15 laps to go. After the pit stops, check the pit stops here. Doesn't look... Now this is interesting. Check this out. I believe, by looking at this, I believe that Valentina is going to be the leader of the race. Yes, she is. How about that? After the pit stops, Valentina in the number 96 Buick is in the lead. Wow. Wow. So this is a momentous occasion here, because now Buick is leading its first laps in the series since South Boston of 1999 was the last time a Buick paced the field. Here's Valentina in the purple Buick here, leading this race. Under 15 laps to go. Most of the cars came down pit road. Most of them got 2 tires. Some took 4. Some took fuel only, and this was the one car that took fuel only, was this 96 car. This is going to be interesting. I don't know, maybe just track position here. Maybe just the shot in the dark here for this car, but that's amazing. This is a bold move for, you know, a manufacturer and a team that just got assembled just 2 or 3 weeks before the season even started. And now they are leading here in the Daytona 120. Interesting strategy move. Josh Barnhart came off the pit lane in 2nd. Brian McFadden in 3rd. Jeff Ward in 4th. Heath Merritt in 3rd. He's still got a shot there in 5th. But I am amazed by this 96 group. try to get up front here and maybe try to steal one. Comes in lap cars on the bottom. Erica Sprecher and Jared Foster again. Dustin Slonek will actually restart back to the 11th. The cars that ended up in that wreck, Chad Grant, Justin Bond, Jason McMillan, Kelly O'Berry, and Dina Cady all out of the race after that crash. That leaves us with 21 cars on the lead lap. 23 cars are still running. All the other cars involved in that crash have a good bit of damage, including Mr. Browning, who has to start at the tail end of the field now after having crash work done on his car. Well, we're about ready to get it going here. 13 is going to be about 13 laps to go when they get the green. Valentina out in front is number 96. Just taking a shot in the dark here. Josh Barnhart trying to win the Daytona for the first time. Jeff Ward, he's won here before. He's led the most laps today. But they're going to have to get through the lap traffic and then get past all these others to have a shot. Here we go. Pace car is in. Oh, wow. Valentina got a good jump from the start. Oh, here comes Josh, though. He's going to get a run down in the corner. Yep. Oh, we got somebody ran up the hill back there. I believe it might have been the 72. So it's getting dicey back here because of the lap traffic. Literally had to push each other past. Back up front, here comes Brian McFadden. He's going to go for the lead. Didn't quite get it. Didn't quite get it there. Chevy versus Dodge versus Toyota. There's the 20. Don't count him out. Tell you what, if you're not in the top, I'd say if you're not in the top 10 now, you don't have a shot. Jeff Ward hanging tough on the outside. Look at that, he made a pass on the outside. That hasn't been done here very often today, but he just did it there. It'll be 10 to go when they come back to the stripe. Josh Barnhart leading. There's Brian McFadden going to try again on the bottom to get under the 42. He's going to get by him this time. Move him up to second. Getting dicey back there in the back of the field. Aaron Cady off the pace. May have hit the wall, had to come down pit road and change a tire. His bid for the Daytona 120 is done. Tell you what, it might just come down to these three gentlemen right here. Oh, Jeff Ward makes a move to the bottom. He's going to try to take the second spot and back away. Here comes Steven DeVincenzo. Where'd he come from? He's now in contention. And Robert Slonaker Oh my goodness, where did he come from? And the number 15. Now we might know why the 96. Why the 96 stayed out there. Apparently, she had a flat tire. Flat tire on the 96. That'll cost her a good finish. But at least the Buicks are here today. Josh Barnhart just lost the lead. Going into turn 1, now Jeff Ward has got the lead. Jeff is in first, Steve-O there in second, and 08. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Be 7 to go. Even in second. Third is Brian McFadden. Josh Barnhart is rambling himself back up to fourth. This is what it's all about right here. This first race. Just be down to these two guys, but you never know. We said that about a lap ago, and then all of a sudden 8 more cars got into it. We come back around one more time, it'll be 5 to go. Steven is just staying glued to the bumper of that 42. Tell you, one car trying to make a run here toward the end is the 28 of Scott Combs. He's moved up into the 4th position. Just right this time by, 5 to go. Not pulling to the inside. He knows if he does, he'll get everybody else back into it. He's just going to hold on until about the last lap to make this pass. Laps are counting down. Scott is closing in on these two. If I'm Steven, I would wait till that 28 gets a run and then get in front of him and have him push me to the win. I think it's going to take more than one car to pass that 42. Not even going to look back at anybody else. We're going to keep it right here up front between these two. To go. And yes, the Air Force Camry is there. It's going to be a 3-car race now. Is it going to be a Dodge? Is it going to be Chevrolet? Or is it going to be a Toyota? Tell you what, Scott's going to make it interesting. Will he go with the 08? Will he try to make it 3 wide? We won't know. It's going to be 2 more laps. We'll have that answer. Steven's starting to get a little nervous back there now. He's starting to peek that nose around, trying to find a spot around that 42. '28 is there. Now it's a 3-car race. Oh! Scotty got the nose underneath the 08. That might have just been what Jeff Ward needed. White flag in the air. Here we go. Last lap. Scott got by Steven. Now can he catch the 42? Oh, he's going to have a run coming off too here. This is going to be close. 28's going to pull to the bottom. I'm going to try to out-drag him in the corner. Is he going to do it? He's there. Oh, I think he's going to do it, guys. Yes, Scott Toms off of turn 4. Steven's going to go for second, and Scott Toms is going to win at Daytona. Wow, what a finish. And Steven did nip Jeff for second. Wow. What a finish. What an ending to that one. Scott Toms back in victory lane. He will win it here in what a fantastic race. The Air Force Toyota number 28. After 3 of the team cars had to go home, did not make this race. He was a factor all day and brings it home on the last lap. You got a feel for that 42 car though, because he had dominated this race all day long. He was the man up front and gets nipped in the last lap. So with that, we'll take a quick look at the final standings of the race. There they are. Scott Toms, your winner. Stephen DeVincenzo in second. Jeff Ward in third. Brian McFadden brings it home in fourth. And look at there, Chip Leatherman brings the 10 car home in fifth. Tyler Summers had a great run there at the end. Robert Sloanaker was involved in a wreck and brought it home in seventh. Josh Barnhart, yep, he was up there for quite a bit. Brings it home in eighth. What a run for the 20 car. Keith Merrick the third. His first race out here. And he brings that 20 car home in a respectable ninth position. And David Berger, didn't mention him much today, but he gets a top 10 run out of it all. Austin Summers in 11th. Monica Fry in 12th after she was involved in 2 wrecks. Rod Toms brings the Toms other entry home in 13th. Nick Watts survives a couple of wrecks. Gets himself home in 14th. Dustin Sloanaker in 15th after he had been up front most of the day. Megan Grant 16th. Thomas Browning, he was there. He was there today. Just got involved in that last incident, and that pretty much cost him the race. Eric Vaughn was a factor early on, but faded toward the end. The man with no name, Manco, gets Buick a top 20 finish. Aaron Cady rounds out the top 20 in 20th. Valentina, who led a few laps there at the end, stayed out. Ended up 21st, a respectable run. Jared Foster, Erica Sprecher in 23rd. And then from 24th on down, these are all the guys high attrition in this race, including Jason McMillan, who was a factor early on in this race. Justin Bond, last year's winner. And here's the rest of the field. John Rucker, the pole sitter, got involved in that humongous wreck. Nathaniel Hanft, Ginger Snyder, both Snyder cars eliminated in this one. Brandon Reese, first car out in this one. Well, I hope all of you enjoyed that running. Points results will be up after this broadcast, and after we get the points all settled out and all that, we will see you yet again when we go to Atlanta for the HCWL 200. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast, and we'll see you at Hotlanta.